Mahomes is not a top 5 quarterback in the league. But, Combs, did you know Patrick Mahomes has won 4 straight division championships since being named the starter in Kansas City? 4 straight AFC championship games, 4 straight Super Bowls. So, with that being said, Combs, fact or crap, Patrick Mahomes is the most disrespected quarterback in the NFL.
Crap. His nickname is the future Hall of Famer. Like, that's not disrespectful. Here's the thing with Patrick Mahomes, right? You look at the numbers, you look at everything that he's done. His best year, statistically speaking, was his first year in the league, or second year in the league. Sorry, where he threw for 50 touchdowns and only 12 interceptions. You look at like stuff like his touchdown percentage has gone down every single season since then. His yards have gone down and then back up and then back down. You know, it's one of those where you don't know what you have yet, right? Because now you're going to learn a lot about Patrick Mahomes this year. Do I think Patrick Mahomes is talented? Look, I'm not going to take anything away from Patrick Mahomes. What he has done in the first 4 years, I'm a believer. Like, I like Patrick Mahomes. I like watching what the kid can do. I don't like his brother and I don't like his wife, but that's their deal. You know what I mean? I like what this kid can do on the field. He is must-watch TV. Now, for me, he's must-watch TV because I want to see what he can do without the weapons. Because he doesn't have the weapon. And you can say all you want about getting rid of Tyreek Hill was a plus and blah, blah, blah. And we'll get into this later because I think Tyreek Hill was a huge loss for Kansas City, but I think it was a stupid move for Miami to go and get him. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I don't know what Patrick Mahomes is without the weapons. Now, look, he could absolutely go out there and tear it up. He can make Juju Smith-Schuster back into a Pro Bowl wide receiver. He could go back out there and make these guys look like, you know, and he could really earn that future Hall of Fame nickname, because that's when you're a future Hall of Famer, right? When you lose weapons and you turn other people's scraps into weapons. Like, that's what Tom Brady made a career out of, right? Making no-name wide receivers into weapons, right? No, there's nobody in this universe that would have made some of these wide receivers into weapons like Tom Brady did. And that's what I want to see from Patrick Mahomes. That's what I want to go out there and see. I have the prediction of them being a 7-8 win team this year. I don't think he can do it without the weapons. I think that this system was built around having those weapons in place. And I think it's going to be an uphill battle for them, especially with as good as this division got. The division itself, bit my tongue there a little bit. This division itself built itself around Patrick Mahomes, right? The Raiders built their defense and the Chargers built their defense to stop Patrick Mahomes. That's what they're designed to do. So we're going to see what Patrick Mahomes is made of, and we're going to see it this year. Anybody disrespect him, anybody saying he's not a top 5 quarterback in the game right now, that's just a dumb comment. I mean, it's statistically, he's a top 5 quarterback in this league right now until he's not.
Right.
I need to see it, though. And to me, it's a show me. Show me what you can do now that you don't have Tyreek Hill there. Show me what you can do now that you have an aging tight end who I've said, and I've been on record saying, I don't think he'll be a top 5 tight end again in the game for the rest of his career.
Yeah, because he will be double teamed since Tyreek Hill is gone in Kansas City.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of issues there. And so like I said, this is a show me year for Patty Mahomes.
So with all that being said, Combs, you said his second year in the league, first year as a starter, he threw for 5,000 yards, and then the next year he dropped down. Well, no shit. Do you expect somebody to throw for 5,000 yards every year He didn't
just drop down, but he dropped down by over 1,000 yards.
He also missed 4 games that year.
He also dropped down from 50 touchdowns to 26 touchdowns. Yeah. He also went his his average yards per attempt went down by a full yard. Like, this is something that I look closely. I don't look just close. I look closely. They were such a well-built team, right?
Right.
12-4, 11-3, 14-1, and then last year 12-5. This team is well built. was well built.
Right.
But now you're going to start to lose weapons because you paid Patrick Mahomes what you paid Patrick Mahomes. You're not going to be able to continuously afford the high ticket items anymore. You're not going to be able to afford the Tyreek Hills. You're not going to be able to afford to pay the Travis Kelce's. You're not going to be able to afford the protection on the offensive line. You're going to have to do it with good, but not great talent around you. And that's, to me, what makes you a Hall of Fame quarterback.
So, like I hear everything that you're saying, and I agree with everything to an extent. So, to the extent is the first year Patrick Mahomes took the league by storm. That is 100% fact. The whole Andy Reid offense, to Patrick Mahomes, to Travis Kelce, to Tyreek Hill, that system was blowing up, and nobody knew what hit them. The second year, they took away Travis Kelce, and then Tyreek Hill really kind of exploded onto the scene. And then we look through last season when they started to play a too high safety look, and then Patrick Mahomes took him about 5-6 games to really understand, like, hey, we can actually nickel and dime people down the field and be effective still be that high power offense. So Patrick Mahomes is consistently learning as a player. He is improving every year because the second year Patrick Mahomes that threw that 50 touchdowns to what? I think you said 12 interceptions. I think you said I got on the stats.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
50 to 12.
He would have not won 12 games last season. He is consistently improving each and every year. On the other side of the coin, so are the defenses. The defense study is just as hard as the quarterbacks do. So there is no question that he is going to start to take steps back, right? Let's look at Lamar Jackson. The year that he won the MVP, he took the league by storm. He rushed for like 1,500 yards, threw for 1,500 yards. I think he was the first person since Michael Vick to ever do that, if I'm not mistaken. The stats are just off the top of my head, and I don't have that. Then we flash back to the next year. People made Lamar Jackson throw the ball because they know he can't complete the downfield pass. The league is always evolving, and the great ones, like Patrick Mahomes, will improve each and every year and adjust to what the defenses throw at him. That is why, hands down, he is a top 5 quarterback. There's no question in my mind that he is not even a top 2 quarterback right now.